Jack Barry and Dan Enright were two of the most successful television producers of the 1950s. They found early success in the world of game shows with the likes of Tic Tac Dough, Concentration, and 21, to name a few. Their success would be shortened thanks to some questionable practices. Many producers controlled the outcomes of the program, feeding contestants right and wrong answers to maximize drama and to ensure that the right contestants won games. In 1958, the infamous quiz show scandal broke. Though many people involved with the scandal resumed their careers, Jack Barry and Dan Enright were made examples of. Both men were exiled to American television for a short time. Dan Enright moved to Canada to produce some shows, and Jack Barry worked local television at stations in California and Florida. However, in 1972, Jack Barry received his second chance thanks to CBS, as they agreed to buy The Joker's Wild, a quiz show with a slot machine, created and hosted by Barry himself. In 1975, Dan Enright joined his old partner and the producers relaunched Barry and Enright Productions. The Joker's Wild ran for more than a decade on CBS and in syndication. Barry and Enright then revived Tic Tac Dough, which became another long-running favorite of game show fans. They also produced brand new game shows as well, with the likes of Break the Bank, Hot Potato, and Bullseye. Today we celebrate these great pioneers of game show greatness as Grandma Studios, in conjunction with MVG Productions, proudly presents the Barry and Enright Cup. Now, here are your hosts for the program, Turd Ferguson, Travis Coulter, and Jason Myers.
Hey, Jason.
Hey, Turd.
How you doing, buddy?
I'm doing all right.
Me too. Well,
I'm doing fabulous. Me.
well, it is great to have all of you here. Man, 18 people in the live chat. Thank you guys so much. We know it has been a hot minute since we have been here with a live stream. And, man, we're hoping to come to you tonight with a doozy. Right, Jay?
Oh, yeah. We couldn't have picked a better time to do this. In fact, we tried to do this a couple of weeks ago, but things didn't kind of sort of fall through. But this week, we're ready.
I blame Lawrence, and to Lawrence I say thank you.
Yes, if you know, you know.
Yeah, if you know, you know. Well, our third esteemed host here as well, Travis Coulter, he is not quite with us yet. He is currently finishing up at work, but he will be joining us here very soon. And we would like to welcome all of you to the $1 million Barry and Enright Cup, the first of its kind setup, we will say. I don't want to call it a tournament because there will be a tournament type format come the end of the series. But yeah, so we wanted to go through with all of you out there at home as well as everybody in MVG, because although they knew something was coming, they didn't know exactly how everything was going to work. So we're going to be going over those rules and expectations with everybody here at the same time tonight. So this cup here is going to consist each week of 3 shows that will be going back to back to back. Those shows are going to be Barry and Enright's most popular formats of The Joker's Wild, Tic Tac Dough, and Bullseye. Now, The Joker's Wild will be hosted by Jason Myers. Tic Tac Dough will be hosted by yours truly, Mr. Turd Ferguson, although it should have been Brandon Scruggs, but he had some other things going on. And Bullseye will be hosted by Travis Coulter. So our season will be lasting for a total of 20 episodes, and that's going to be 20 episodes of each show. So each week when you tune in, starting with tonight, you will get to see an episode each of Joker's Wild, Tic Tac Dough, and Bullseye. We will be live streaming these on Tuesday nights, of course, at 10, 11, and midnight Eastern Standard Time. Now, you do notice we did get a little bit of a late start tonight, getting everything set up and make sure things were right, but you can expect those to be the estimated times. So we will start out each night with The Joker's Wild, again hosted by Jason. We will have 2 contestants that start off, and whoever wins the Joker's Wild will become the champion of the cup and will move on to sit in the champion's position for Tic Tac Dough. We will then move into Tic Tac Dough after the bonus game, of course, because we will play bonus games, and we'll talk about that in a few moments. The winner of Tic Tac Dough will then become the champion of the cup and will move on to take the champion's position for Bullseye. The winner of Bullseye, again hosted by Travis Coulter, the winner of that game will then come back the next week, and they will hold the championship cup for the Joker's Wild, and we'll just go right back into it again. So it could be that someone wins all 3 games, and then they return next week, and they'll still be sitting in the champion seat, or it could be that we see 3 different champions in a night. Who knows what will happen? We do want everyone to know there will be no interim champions. If someone that is a champion cannot be available for the next show up on that evening or for the next week, they will immediately forfeit that championship, and a new champion will be crowned, so we will have to put 2 new contestants into the seats. Now, money that's won in the main game will be added to the player's season total, which will become important as we get deeper into the season. The winner of each show will also play the bonus game to both add cash to their season total, as well as the cup jackpot. All right, so now we're going to move over to our second slide. Jason, would you go through this part, please?
Sure thing. In keeping with tradition with the Barry Enright games back in the day, every bonus game that we play, we're going to offer prize packages specific to that era, being the 70s and the 80s. Usually it'll range anywhere from about $2,000 to $5,000, depending on what prizes we decide we're going to stash in there. If the bonus game is won, of course, they get that specific prize package. If there's a certain criteria met, for example, in the Joker's Wild, if they get Joker, not only will they get the prize package, but they'll also earn a cash bonus of $5,000. That'll be added toward their personal bank. It won't get added to the cup. Maybe, possibly. We'll discuss that later on. Anyways, the way we've laid out the 3 different bonus rounds, as far as earnings that go into the cup, if you win 1 game, that's $10,000. 2 wins, we'll put $15,000 in. 3 wins, we will put $25,000 in for a combined total of $50,000 that could possibly be added in one night. And of course, keeping in tradition of the Barry Enright games, if 5 consecutive bonus games are won in a row, we will give another $10,000 bonus on top of that. If 5 main games are won in a row, whoever's champion at the time will receive a car, which will be added to their personal bank. Of course, keeping with tradition of the Barry Enright games, it'll be a car from way back then. So the manufacturer's suggested retail price will be from way back when, so about $4,000, $5,000 car. So if you're expecting Jaguars and Teslas, sorry. We like to keep with tradition here. But throughout the tournament, the top 10 money winners will be the ones that will advance to a King of the Hill tournament format. That will determine who takes everything that is in the Barry Enright Cup, which could, if all things go swimmingly well, pay off up to $1 million in cash.
And, of course, all of the money won here will be going into our individual players' MVG bank accounts, which can be used for special things here inside of the MVG Discord server. So, our tournament format. As Jason just mentioned to you, the top 10 players will make our tournament, and this is what we call a King of the Hill tournament. So, in night 1, we will start off the number 10 seed will go against the number 9 seed in our first matchup. The winner of that game will move on and play against the number 8 seed, and the winner of that game will move on and play against the number 7 seed. So at that point, whoever's won will then move into night 2, and that winner will go against the 6th seed, and as you can see, so on and so forth, all the way down until we get to the final game on night 3, where whoever wins in the game against the number 2 seed will move on to play against the number 1 seed overall. So, of course, the higher you are rated overall in this cup format, the less games that you would have to play in the tournament to win overall. You will then see there at the bottom, it mentions a special bonus game bonanza. So when we have crowned our overall cup winner, that person is going to get to go to what we are calling a bonus game bonanza, to where they can take those winnings and they can add to them. No, we're not talking sorry level. No one's winning $77 million.
No. Hell no.
But there will be
learned that lesson.
Yes. But there will be an opportunity to add to that potential of $1 million. So then we go to our last slide here. So now, rules and expectations. So this again, mainly the things that are on the slide here. This is for specifically the people inside of the MVG server that may be playing during our cup time. So players, all questions and concerns about answers of trivia or any judge's ruling needs to be done off camera during commercial breaks. Failure to abide by this rule will result in an immediate loss of the game. If it is repeated again in a future episode, that player will be banned from the remainder of the cup. So if you are going through and playing in a game and you feel like something the ruling didn't go your way, or maybe there was something wrong with the answer on that question, you will need to hold any comments about that until we go to commercial break. Now, if you want to DM one of the other players or one of the other leaders of this, between myself, Jason, and Travis, whoever's not hosting at the time, you're welcome to do so, but do not say anything out loud on camera. Again, if you do so, the first time it's an immediate loss of the game. There won't be any reminders. When we get to a spot to where we can do it, we will stop the game, and at that point it will basically be a forfeit by you for that. And if it gets repeated, then you will be kicked out of the cup and will not be able to participate in the remainder of it. Players must commit to future shows until they lose. The only exception to this rule is if you have real emergencies to take care of. Your girlfriend calling you in the middle of an episode is not an emergency. Okay? A real emergency would be, I just got a phone call. My grandmother's went into the hospital. That's an absolute emergency, and we want you to take care of that. We can always put this on hold. But when it's things like that, or, I just burnt the bag of popcorn in the microwave, that is not an emergency. If you need 5 minutes, tell us you need 5 minutes. But doing anything to where you just up and disappear, or if you're like Lawrence McNeil and you fall asleep in the middle of an episode, that's not cool. Or saying, I could play in the Joker's Wild, but if I win, I can't be here for Bullseye later if I make it that far. That's not something that we can do. We need to be able to have all 3 games running each night, and we need to be able to have people that can be willing to be here for that. Good sportsmanship must be shown during and after the games. Players are expected to stay until the end of the respective bonus round. So, for instance, if you're playing in the Joker's Wild and you happen to be the one that loses, we ask that you at least stay here until the bonus round is over, because after the bonus round, we would then, of course, say our goodbyes for that show. We'll go into a commercial break before the next show comes up. So we ask that you stay around and not just kind of rage quit and run off. The next one, no whining. That is the last thing that we want here. We want this to be a lot of fun. So we don't want a bunch of moaning and whining and whatnot. And I know that our absolutely fantastic watchers out there in YouTube land that are live streaming with us right now. We've got 19, and I'm loving it. I hope you guys will stick around for this. They don't want to hear it either. So let's make sure we keep that down. Absolutely. Have a good time. We know that we all like to kind of pick at each other a little bit, and that's one thing, but we also need to kind of keep some of that stuff to a minimum. The next one, no usage of the GD phrase, period. Now, some of you may say, I don't know what that stands for. I know that there are students in my classroom that say, I don't know what that means. Well, good. I'm glad you don't know what it means. Do not use it during this tournament. That will come with its own set of consequences. You want to use any other 4-letter words, if you can do it, minimize it, please. But that's one thing. But that one, that is an absolute no-no for us. And then, of course, we would think that this is a given, but we want to make sure no cheating. Do not look up the answers. Do not ask Alexa. Don't ask Jeeves. Don't ask Lycos to go get it. Don't do any of that. Let's play this fair and square. Let's all have a good, fun time with it. So now just to...
Don't think that we don't know.
Yes.
We know.
Yes, there are ways that kind of stuff can be looked up to see if any of that's going on. So, again, at the end of the day, while yes, you can get stuff that goes into your MVG account, nobody's winning any real money. Nobody's going to be taking home any actual cars. Trust me, if I had the money, I'd love to do it, but I don't, so I won't. If I'm going to have a new car, by God, it's going to be for myself, because I ain't had one in a long time. But I digress. So before we go any further, this would be the one of those opportunities. If any of you out there in MVG land have any questions, please ask at this time.
No. I believe I had answered this, but just so I understood it correct. The tournament's going for 20 weeks, correct?
Yes, it will be 20 weeks. So each week, when we do this, there will be all 3 shows will air every week, back to back to back.
Okay, one of the folks in the chat wanted.
Absolutely. Thank you, guys. Hey, those of you in the chat, thank you for asking that as well. That is a great question. Now, there is always the possibility that there could be a week to where we had to be off for some reason, if you know, because we're getting into that time of year to where there'll be some holidays and stuff that hit. We will try, between the 3 of us and then, of course, our esteemed leader, Brandon Scruggs, we will try to let you know through the community tab and things like that if there's going to be a week that we're not going to be going, because I know you guys will be excited about it. But, yeah, so we're planning. We've kind of looked ahead. For the most part, we think we'll be okay. But if anything comes up, we'll definitely let you guys know that we won't be there that week. But regardless, it will be 20 weeks worth.
And then aside from this, Michael Lalonde, saw that you're going to have to evacuate because of the storm. Just be careful when traveling, because the storm is unpredictable as all hell.
Kind of like Nels' butt. Unpredictable.
Yeah.
See, that could be anybody's buddy.
This is true. Well, of course, our MVG friends, if you have any questions, we will be going to commercial here in just a minute, so you can feel free to ask the questions then. One thing we didn't mention, didn't realize we didn't put it in there, but each of our episodes, when we do it, and this is specifically for MVG people, it will be done in the studio so that we can cut down on the interruptions.
Stage, not studio.
Yeah, thank you. Yes, stage. I apologize. Because we all kind of get excited at times, and we're like, hey, can I answer it? Can I answer it? Can I answer it? And we want to kind of keep the games moving and whatnot, which would also, I have a feeling some people will wonder this. So those of you that have watched my Tic Tac Dough series before, you notice that I normally do 2 games in one episode. Inside of this, it will only be 1 game for each show. So there'll be 1 game of Jokers, 1 game of Tic Tac Dough, and 1 game of Bullseye. That'll be all there is. And now, of course, the bonus game will come with it, but that's all there will be. There will not be 2 sets of Tic Tac Dough in the same evening.
Right.
But yeah, so again, if there's any other questions, of course, we can answer those during commercial break. But we hope you guys will stick around, as when we come back, we will be having our first game of our $1 million Barry Enright Cup. It'll be Jason Myers and the Joker's Wild right here in MVG Productions. We'll see you back in just a few moments.
I apologize in advance.
I don't.
Oh, hey. Didn't see you there. So, we're doing a thing. A thing that starts with Joker's Wild and is followed by Tic Tac Dough and is followed by Bullseye, and we do it again and again and again. So,
Yay.
Yay. Are we all good over there on the production side?
Well, we weren't. No.
Word.
Okay. I'm making it jump all over the place. Now we are.
Yay! So, as you say, let's go out there and have a good show, okay? Fuck. That's what you over here. We go in 3, 2.
From MVG Productions on Discord, here's the game where knowledge is king and Lady Luck is queen. It's the Joker's World. And now, here's the host of the show, Jason Myers.
Thank you, Sir Ferguson. Thank you, everybody out there. Welcome to night 1 of the Barry Enright Cup here at MVG Productions. Glad you could join us here tonight. We start things off with a bang here in the Barry Enright Cup. We start with his beloved Joker's Wild, hosted by the late great Jack Barry. Jack Barry, if you're up there, I'm gonna need every good luck charm you got up there, cause I'm gonna have to get through this by hook or by crook. But speaking of hook or by crook, we got two contestants that are lined up, ready to take on these reels. And here's Turd Ferguson to introduce these two contestants. Turd, take it away.
In our champion's position, he is a content creator from Fond du Lac, Wisconsin. Meet Neil Stranitzky. And in our challenger's position, he's a college student from Ripon, Wisconsin. Meet Scott Michaels.
It's a battle of Wisconsin between Neil and Scott. Neil and Scott, welcome to the show. Neil, we'll start with you. How you doing?
I'm doing good, Jason. How are you doing?
I'm doing okay for now. Tell us about yourself.
I'm 36 years old from Fond du Lac, Wisconsin. Not too far from my opponent over here. But I'm a content creator of sorts and a collector of too many things. But hey, I'm just glad I get to participate in a cornerstone here of MVG and these Barry Enright productions here.
Indeed, and you were the first one picked, so you feel the pressure of being the first one?
Absolutely.
There you go. Well, Neil, we wish you the best of luck tonight, as well as your opponent. You said he's not that far from you. Right now, he's about 5 feet from you. Scott Michaels, how you doing?
Hi.
Hi, Scott. How you doing?
Hi.
Can you say anything else besides hi? Close enough. Tell us about yourself, where you're from, and what you do.
Scott Michaels. I'm from Ripon, Wisconsin. I am a college student who is also working at a convenience store. Yay, college and work, great. Love game shows, love video game, still an avid bowler, you know, the whole hoopla.
The whole hoopla has gotten you far in life, from what I heard.
That it has.
But you'd like to go further, right?
What was that?
But you would like to go further, right?
Oh god, yeah, I would love to go further than that.
Wouldn't we all? So maybe some money and some prizes here tonight would help do the trick.
Oh god, yeah, it would help.
Well, good luck to the both of you as we take a look at the board right here behind me, because we're going to reveal the categories that we're going to be playing with here tonight. And they are geography, the effing sports category, food and drink, who, what, and where, and finally, inventions. Players with this being the standard rules from the 80s, I will let you know that the reels will pop up with these different categories. If they pop up once, it'll be worth $50. If they pop up twice, it'll be worth $100. If it pops up 3 times, it'll be worth $200. There's also some jokers on there that'll help increase the value if you wanted to. We start with the player that came in first, Neil.
I get to do a thing.
You get to do a thing. Also, keep in mind that we played a $500. Whoever gets there first will win the round, and we'll go on to face the devil to win a whole lot more. So, Neil, with you being the first one, give these reels a spin.
All right. Yeet.
Joker, who, what, where, and a triple if you want it.
Let's go for the triple.
Going for the triple, all right. For the who, what, and where, here we go. Your question is, it's a what? Neil, what game came bundled with the original Game Boy?
Was it Super Mario?
It's not Super Mario. Scott, there's $200 at stake if you could tell me what game came bundled with the original Game Boy.
Was it Tetris?
It was Tetris. Just like that, Scott being in the champion seat's got $200, and it's your spin.
All right, and
We got geography, inventions, and a joker.
I'll take inventions for 100.
All right, inventions you want, inventions you shall get. Scott, what popular 80s fabric name is an anagram of expand?
Is it spandex?
It actually is spandex, you're right. It's that easy.
Don't seem like it.
Well, it's easy when you realize what anagrams are, but Neil, let's try to get you on the board.
It's also easy when the host has the answer on his card.
True.
All right, hike.
The Epic Sports category, a double, and hey!
Where's
So-
people when you need them?
Right. So Neil, that's a natural triple. Normally in the Barry Enright series, a natural triple would have netted a specific prize. Wasn't prepared for this. Well, it's worth $200, Neil, if you want to go for it.
Let's do
No
it.
choice, really. All right. Neil, in the effing sports category, what is considered the universal swimming stroke as well as the fastest? Is it freestyle, the backstroke, or the butterfly?
I'm gonna say the butterfly.
It's not the butterfly. It is $200 for you, Scott. And if you get this right, that'll give you $500 and the win.
And the fastest, though, I'm gonna say freestyle.
And you got $500 and the win. Well, that happened. Scott, you're going on to face the devil in just a second. Neil, first one in, first one out, unfortunately. Did you at least enjoy your time here on the show?
I did. Hey, this is like I said in the intro. These games are cornerstones of MVG. I got to play in Brandon's very first season of Jokers and Tic Tac Dough, I believe. So this is old home week for me. You guys saw how well I did in Grand Slam last year.
Mm-hmm.
So, I'm not the best at trivia, but hey, it's about participation, not winning or losing.
Indeed. But we hope to see you later on in the cup should the need arise. But in the meantime, we have some nice parting backstage, parting gifts. Oh, God. We have some nice parting gifts for you backstage. And thanks for playing. Everybody give it up for Neil Sternitsky, everybody.
I think I saw Ed take one of your cards.
Yeah. Damn it, Ed. In the meantime, Scott,
Hi.
did you think this win was going to come this quick?
No.
Well, you're going on to face the devil in just a minute, but first we had this commercial break for you. Stay tuned, everybody. Welcome back to the Joker's Wild, everybody. I'm here with our first winner of the Barry Enright Cup, Scott Michaels, with $500 so far to your credit. Scott, you ready to face Lucy?
Oh, let's take him on.
Let's take him on. Walk over here. All right, Scott. As familiar as you are with the Joker's Wild, I do have to let everybody else that's watching this for the first time know the object of this game, of course, is to get to $1,000 without seeing Lucy pop up on any of these reels. We do have cash amounts up there ranging anywhere from $25 all the way up to $200. If you could spend up to $1,000 or more without seeing Lucy, not only will you win the money, but you will also win a prize package, and his turn to tell you what's at stake.
Scott, this prize package is going to be a doozy because first up, you'll be cruising in style with a brand new Schwinn 10-speed bicycle. Perfect for those weekend rides or daily commutes, this bike combines sleek design with top-notch performance. Next, get ready to hit the road with a 7-day all-inclusive vacation to Hawaii. You'll enjoy sun-soaked beaches, luxurious accommodations, and unforgettable experiences on the beautiful islands of Hawaii. But that's not all. You'll also receive a state-of-the-art RCA color television. With a 25-inch screen and crystal clear picture quality, your TV viewing experience will be better than ever. And to make it even better, your home will be more comfortable with a Lazy Boy recliner. Perfect for relaxing after a long day, this recliner combines comfort and style. Scott, all these amazing prizes are yours, totaling $4,465.
$4,000 worth of swag there, Scott. All of that could be yours. All you got to do is just survive Lucy.
Oh, that's easier said than done on some days.
Yeah, you know as well as the next person. But Scott, we wish you the best of luck. Whenever you're ready, get these reels a spin.
All right, let's hope for the natural triple off the bat. That'd be nice. Spin them.
75 and you bitch.
Wow.
Really? This is how we're going to start the cup off? Scott, I have a feeling there's going to be a lot of expletive deleteds aimed at Lucy now. But bad news, no prize package. Bad news, no extra cash. Good news is you're the champion, so Lucy can't take that away from you.
Yay!
And despite Lucy showing up, you're going to face a new challenger, but not on the Joker's Wild. When we come back from the commercial break, you're going to face your challenger in Tic Tac Dough, so don't go away, everybody. We'll be back with the Tic Tac Dough and Turd Ferguson right after this.
All right, everybody, welcome back here to episode 1 of the $1 million Barry Enright Cup. Unfortunately, we do not have anything in our jackpot yet. We're hoping to change that here in game number 2, as it's time for one of my all-time favorites. I know Brandon Scruggs is one of his all-time favorites, and I hope it's going to be one of your favorites here as well. It's time for a little Tic Tac Dough, and just a little insight, as I told our MVG friends, quote-unquote, backstage, this is not part of canon when it comes to Turds Tic Tac Dough. This is its own separate beast. Turds Tic Tac Dough will come back for a second season sometime after the cup is over. But yeah. So with that being said, this is the first of Tic Tac Dough here. So as we always say here at Grandma Studios, let's go on out here and have a great show, why don't we? All right, let's do this here. And Travis, in 3, 2, 1.
From the MVG Production Studios, it's everybody's game of strategy, knowledge, and fun. It's Tic Tac Dough. And please welcome our host of Tic Tac Dough, Turd Ferguson.
Woo! Hello, everybody, and welcome back to our second game here in the Barry Enright Cup. That is right. Do not adjust the picture. It is Tic Tac Dough time here, and I'm so glad to be back with you once again. It's been too long since we've been together for Tic Tac Dough. Although it's not part of canon, it's still a great show, and we love it. We're going to have some fun with it. So we have got a great champion that's coming to us from over at the Joker's Wild, and he's going to have a fantastic challenger as well. So let's bring our announcer, Travis Coulter, back in here. Travis, will you introduce our contestants again, please?
First off, our returning champion with total winnings of $500. He's a college student from Ripon, Wisconsin. Please welcome back Scott Michaels. And sitting in the challenger's position today, he is also a college student from Red Oak, Texas. Please meet Jose Cazares.
All right, gentlemen, welcome here to our Tic Tac Dough stage. We're going to start over here with our champion, Mr. Scott Michaels, again coming to us from Ripon, Wisconsin. Scott, welcome to the Tic Tac Dough stage.
Thank you.
So you got your first win there tonight over in the Joker's Wild, and kind of did it in quick fashion, dispatching of a very talented individual in Neil Sternitsky. Do you feel like it helped you get those heebie-jeebies out, or was it too fast to get that all out?
It got a little bit of the nerves out, getting first win in the cup. But at the same time, though, I did feel bad because I know Neil is a great contestant, and he just got unlucky with a couple of questions, and I hopped on it. But either way, I'm still here, and I'm ready.
Well, you are still here and ready, and of course, you're going to need to get that, get yourself back to the bonus game again for another chance at $10,000. Of course, you got to win the money to be able to go up to the next step. So, do you think you can take out your opponent here?
Hey, I'm going to give it a shot, but Jose is definitely a tough opponent on a good day.
All right, well, best of luck to you there, Scott. Let's go over and meet your opponent here. Again, he comes to us from Red Oak, Texas, and the last we saw of him, he was checking out some bungholes. Ladies and gentlemen, Jose Cazares.
Oh, hi.
And of course, Jose, it's good to have you back here on the Tic Tac Dough stage. This is your first opportunity, as it is most everybody's first opportunity, to participate in the Barry Enright Cup. So why don't you go ahead and tell us a little about yourself?
Well, like Travis said, I'm a full-time college student studying early childhood education. I have actually changed specialties. Originally was going for bilingual, but now I have switched to ESL, or English as a second language. But I'm still pursuing the teaching degree.
So bilingual, does that mean you plan on being a cunning linguist?
That's not what that means, sir. You nasty.
Well, trust me, if it was what it meant for you, trust me, you'd live a happier life. So, Jose, knowing that Scott has already got one win under his belt here in the Cup, do you believe you've got what it takes to take him down here on Tic Tac Dough?
Well, I saw how he did on Joker's Wild, and honestly, it's just going to come down to how this game goes. I'm just looking forward to getting to participate here. Let's just see what happens. I know Scott's a very good player as well.
Well, and you were right. That we got two good players here. Jose, we wish you the best of luck. So let's get into this here. Of course, ladies and gentlemen, remember, this is our game of X's and O's. Players are trying to get 3 of their specific letter in a row, whether that's horizontal, vertical, or diagonal. They're going to do so by answering trivia questions. And today, our categories are going to look a little something like this. Damn it. Okay, wrong button. Let's hit this one. All right. Fads and Follies, the challenge category, television, Spirit of the Aughts, potluck, duos, boxing, double or nothing, and heroes and villains. You'll notice there in boxes 2 and 8, we've got our red categories right now. Of course, they'll move around the board as we go. Those are our special categories, and we'll talk more about those if you decide to choose those during the game. Of course, with this being part of the Barry Enright Cup, we do it just the way they did on the show. So those outer boxes are going to be $200 each, and your center box, a little bit harder, 2-part question, and it will be worth $300 to the pot. So, Scott, we're going to go ahead as you being our champion in the X position, and you will start us off with our first category. Best of luck.
I will go to heroes and villains in the lower right.
All right, heroes and villains in the lower right corner. Let's get you a question there. All right, Scott. What fictional villain was played by Anthony Hopkins in the movie The Silence of the Lambs?
Is that Hannibal Lecter?
Hannibal Lecter is correct. You've got the box. All right, $200 is in the pot. We'll be going over to Jose, and we shuffle. All right, Jose, your selection.
Let's try duos.
All right, duos over in the center left-hand side. Let's get you a question there. And I've got a handful of stuff here, so it might take me a second to get to it.
He's okay.
It's okay. Just have to find it. There we go. All right, Jose, here is your question in duos. Jose, what last name is shared by the TV spy Dawn and a U.S. president, John? For the box, name them.
Adams.
Adams is correct. You get the box. We're up to $400 in the pot. Let's shuffle. All right, Scott, back over to you.
I'll go with Spirit of the Knots.
All right, Spirit of the Aughts in the upper right-hand corner. Yeah. So while I'm getting this one pulled up here, for those of you that did not get the chance to watch Tic Tac Dough originally, they often had a category in this game called Spirit of 76. But, of course, we're much later into history, so we're going with Spirit of the Aughts. So, of course, these questions will be all about things that happened in the 2000s. Scott, here's your question. What name was given to a company that did most of their business on the internet, usually through a website, but stopped growing with the 2000 crash? Sorry, time's up. That was .coms. .coms.
Oh.
All right, nothing doing there. We'll shuffle. Jose, we're back over to you.
Well, it worked for me the first time. I'll try duos again.
All right, duos again because he liked it. All right, Jose, here's your question in duos. Jose, what first name is shared by jazz singer Bailey and disaster site Harbor?
Repeat.
What first name is shared by jazz singer Bailey and disaster site Harbor? 3 seconds.
Pearl?
Pearl is correct. Yes, box is yours. $600 in the pot. We shuffle. All right, Scott, we're over to you.
I'll go Spirit of the 2000s for the block.
All right, Spirit of the Yachts in the center, of course, Scott, as we mentioned just a moment ago. This here is our center box. It's a two-part question. So, and we'll actually probably be just giving you 2 questions instead of 2 parts. A little bit harder, so you're going to get some extra time to think about it. Okay? All right, so here comes your questions for Spirit of the Yachts. Question 1. What former First Lady became the senator for New York in the year 2000? And your second question, what new governmental department was created in 2002 in response to the terrorist attacks a year before? Scott, here's your extra time to think about it. All right, Scott, we asked you 2 questions there. So would you like to answer the second part or the first part?
I'll go with the first part.
All right, so the first part, what former First Lady became the senator for New York in 2000?
Was that Hillary Clinton?
Hillary Clinton's correct. And you give me the correct answer to this box, you will have a horizontal block of Jose, and we will have $900 in the pot. So the second part of your question, what new governmental department was created in 2002 in response to the terrorist attacks a year before?
The only thing I can think of is the Department of Defense.
No, I'm sorry. It was the Department of Homeland Security. Oh, man, I'm so sorry. $600 in the pot, and we shuffle. And I just realized I didn't move it over to you, Scott. But all right, Jose, you.
Oh boy. I'm gonna go for it. Television for the win.
All right, television in the center here for the win again, Jose. 2-part question. Give me both parts. You are going to have a horizontal Tic Tac Dough. You'll have $900, and you will become the new champion here in the Barry Enright Cup. So as soon as I get to it here, you will have a 2-part question here in television. So here we go. Question 1. What comedian and actor played Mork on the Mork and Mindy show? Your second question, what PBS children's television show has the characters Oscar the Grouch and Big Bird? Here comes your extra time to think about those. All right, Jose, would you like to answer question 2 or question 1 first?
I'll start with the first one.
All right, the first one. What comedian and actor played Mork on the show Mork and Mindy?
God rest his soul, Robin Williams.
Robin Williams is correct. And your second question. What PBS children's television show has the characters Oscar the Grouch and Big Bird? So for Tic Tac Dough and $900, name the show.
That would be Sesame Street.
And you have Tic Tac Dough. Congratulations to you there, Jose. $900 going into your bank here for the season. You are our new champion. We'll come back to you here in just a moment. But first, Scott, we come over to you. Man, Scott, things started off really well for you, but then just some missed time questions there. Kind of tell me what's going through your mind at this moment.
Jose earned it. That is for sure. I had a couple slips and he took advantage of it. So well done to you, Jose.
Thank you, sir.
Well, and hey, Scott, there is nothing to feel bad about there. You do have one victory for yourself on the season. You've got $500. Again, that will continue to stay in your pot for the remainder of the season. Right now, with Jose having the 900, that puts you in second place, and all you got to do is stay there. So I'm sure that we're going to see you back here again.
Hey, I will definitely be back. Thank you for having me.
All right. Well, thanks for being here, ladies and gentlemen. Make sure to give it up there for Mr. Scott Michaels.
Very good, man.
All right, and ladies and gentlemen, when we come back, Jose Cosrez is going to take on that dragon for a chance to earn $10,000 into the pot, as well as a nice prize package when we return right here to the Barry and Enright Cup here at MVG Productions. Come back and see us. All right, everybody, welcome back here to the $1 million Barry and Enright Cup. We are in the Tic Tac Dough here. We have just had our player, Jose Cosrez. He has won the game. Jose, are you ready to go over there and take on Fluffy?
Let's do this.
All right, come on over. All right, Jose, man, you have done a fantastic job so far. Got yourself your first win, but now it's time to find out if you can take down this dragon. So, of course, we've got 9 numbered boxes up there, and behind those boxes, we have got all kinds of dollar amounts, anywhere from $100 to $500. We've also got Tic and Tac, as well as Mr. Mean Old Fluffy right there dead in the center. Yeah, I see you. I don't want to hear that. You shut your filthy whore mouth right now. I will not deal with this. No, absolutely not. But I still say thank you. All right, so Jose, of course, if you can go through here and pick these dollar amounts and add up to $1,000, you are going to win this bonus game. You're going to put $10,000 into the jackpot for the overall cup. Or if you can find Tic and Tac, that same thing will happen. Now, if you can find Tic and Tac in your first 2 choices, that's going to be our special circumstance where you will be able to add an additional $5,000 of cash into your own personal bank along with the prize package. And that prize package is going to be told to us by our good friend, Mr. Travis Coulter. Travis, what can he win?
We have a fabulous prize package worth up to $3,500. And it starts with Home entertainment. We have a brand new VCR and a collection of the hottest VHS tapes featuring blockbuster hits like Back to the Future, E.T. the Extraterrestrial, and Ghostbusters. And hey, look at that. And for the outside, to keep the tunes pumping, you'll receive a state-of-the-art boombox. Whether you're at the beach or just hanging out with friends, you'll be the life of the party with this high-fidelity sound system. And wait, guess what? There's more! Jose, you win this bonus game and you'll be off to Hawaii.
Oh.
You'll be jetting off on a fabulous vacation for 2 to sunny Hawaii, where you will enjoy a week of fun in the sun, complete with luxury accommodations and round-trip airfare. This price package altogether is worth $3,500.
All right, Jose, $3,500 is what you can add to your bank here if you can get that $1,000 or more. But as we have not heard in a long time, the only thing we can say is, hey, Fluffy, Shoofly! All right, Jose, so 9 number boxes up there. Tell me, where are we going?
I'm going to start off with number 6.
All right, box number 6. Let's hope it's a good one. All right, Seamus, show us what's behind box 6. All right, $300. You're $700 away right now. Or, of course, find Tic and Tac. Of course, if you want some help, you can ask. You can always ask those in the live chat, and they can throw some answers out for you if you want to. What are we thinking?
Let's see. I'm going to look at the... I'm open to suggestions in the chat, but I will go with number 1 next.
All right, number 1 is where he wants to go to next. Seamus, show us a dollar amount. $150. We're up to $450 now. You're $550 away, Jose. I see Tony's out there in the live chat telling you he's stealing from Sorry. He's going, that's you! That's you! Oh, my God! So, what are you thinking?
I'm going to trust him. I'm going to go with number 2.
All right, he says number 2. Let's see. Is it going to be a good 2, or is it going to be one of those shitty ones? Seamus, show us. Oh, that's a good one. $400, Jose. $850. So there's only 2 things up there on the board right now that would stop you. Well, other than Tic and Tac, I should say. But we've got multiple up there on the board right now that could get you a win and one more choice. Neil right now says you should go for box 10, and you know, if you want to, you can. I mean, if you'd like to swap.
Yeah, that's gonna get me nowhere.
Yeah.
See, John Justice in the chat saying go for 9. I'm gonna go for number 9.
All right, he's looking for box number 9, $150 or more, and he is a winner. Ooh. Show us, Seamus, do we have a winner? And we do! Yeah. Well done, Jose. So you have got that prize package of $3,500. We've got the $1,100 that you just won there. So that's going to be $4,600 added on with the $900 that you won there in our front game. Means right now you have a total of $5,500, and you have also added in $10,000 into the Barry Enright Cup jackpot. Well done. How are you feeling?
Oh, man. I feel great. It feels good to get a bonus game win under my belt.
Hey, I know that has got to feel great. And, hey, you know what else feels great? You are now going to be our champion that will be moving into our next game, which, of course, will be hosted by the announcer of this game here, Mr. Travis Coulter. It will be Bullseye. How do you feel about Bullseye? Feel like you're a good player?
I am, but whoever I'm going to be up against, I know they're going to be a good player as well, so I'm looking forward to this challenge.
All right, well, I think that's very lucky for you, and you know one of my lucky numbers, I believe, is 23, And we just had 23 in the live chat. That's got to be one of the most I've ever seen in there. So this is the point to where I shut my dirty, filthy whore mouth myself and say thank you guys so much for watching Tic Tac Dough. We look forward to being back with you again. Yes.
Before you go, please reveal the rest of the board just for standards and practice.
For shiggles, I tell you what. Let's do this. Everybody yell out. Where do you think Fluffy was?
His cave.
4.
Behind the board.
Looking at the picks that I made, it wouldn't surprise me if he was in Jason's tree.
All right, so I've heard 3, I've heard 4, I've heard 8. All right, Fluffy, reveal yourself. And he was in the tree.
Oh my god! Wow!
And of course, we had Tic and Tac in 4 and 8. Holy crap!
Oh no!
Down, Fluffy.
We're still using the Altair 8800 computers for the board, but now Fluffy is in 4K with his voice. What the hell? But before he decides to turn into the rapping dragon and cause a failed pilot, we're going to go ahead and get out of here. For Tic Tac Dough, we will see you again next week. We're going to go to commercial break, and when we come back, Travis Coulter will be on this stage, and it'll be time for some Bullseye right after this. Stay tuned.
Well, hello there, audience. Glad you could be here with us. This is part 3 of our Barry Enright $1 Million Cup, and we're going to finish off tonight with Bullseye. As you might know, this show was hosted by Jim Lang and had a couple of good formats. We're going to say that we're picking the best of them, and we have a returning champion and a challenger, of course. And if you're ready, let's do it. Three, 2.
This is the television game in which daring determines the fate of the player. This is the game of strategy, luck, and knowledge. This is Bullseye. And here's our host, Travis Coulter.
Hello, thank you everybody. It is amazing that you all are here. I'm glad I could be here with you, and welcome to Bullseye. We have a great game planned on for you tonight. We have a returning champion who's won a lot of cash and someone ready to get at him. So, Jason, if you're ready, let's meet our players.
First in the challenger position, he's from Savannah, Lamar, Jamaica. He's a college student and a former IT worker. Please welcome Davion Baker. And our returning champion, Bringing with him $5,500 in cash and prizes from Red Oak, Texas. Please welcome back Jose Cazares.
Welcome to the both of you. Let's start with our challenger, Davion Baker. How you doing tonight?
I'm doing well, Travis. How are you?
I'm doing good. This is something that I'm really happy to be a part of. The collaboration between the other two hosts here. I'm glad that I could be the third part of this cup, and I hope to do everyone proud. And of course, the original host of this show, Jim Lang. Prayers and wishes, please. And Davion, what do you do?
So, as Jason said, I'm a former IT worker. I'm a graduate. Right now, just getting the certification in the next few weeks. Love my game shows, wrestling, Dungeons and Dragons. I do play some video games at times. And as a taping, I'm kind of in the tail end of Tropical Storm Helen. So just pray for us right now.
Absolutely. That's the bad stuff. What about the good stuff? What's your favorite video game?
Oh, well, you can't go wrong with Mario, but I'm telling you, yeah, Mario. I think ever since the first game, it's been the Mario Brothers.
Super Mario Brothers, absolute classic. Warps or no warps?
I would be challenged to go with the no warps for sure.
32 levels. It's a blast of fun. Good luck to you today. And let's talk to our returning champion, Mr. Jose Cazares.
Hi.
$5,500. How you feeling now that you've reached this point?
Yeah, I'm just glad I have a win under my belt. Looking forward to playing this awesome game as well. This should be a good matchup. I'm looking forward to it.
Absolutely. And let's see. What do you plan to do with the money that you've won so far?
Well, entering the tail end of my career plan, but tuition's still as high as it can be. So that's what a good majority of my winnings are going to go towards. Rest of it, I'll just save it.
Well, there's something we can't do is we can't make your tuition cost what it did in the 80s. I'm sure that would help, but wishful thinking.
Yeah, right.
Good luck to you, and let's get on with our game of Bullseye.
Okay.
Players, we have categories in the left and right windows. The categories for the left window in this game will be today: spelling, geography, entertainment, and history. The categories in the right window today are potluck, art and lit, science and tech, and sports and leisure. In the bottom window are numbers 1 to 5, and of course that bullseye. If you get the bullseye, you can answer as many questions as you want. You can stop at any time, but it is the player that reaches $2,000 banked first they will win the game and go on to bonus island. Do we understand the rules?
Yes, sir.
Understandable, sir.
All right. Play will begin with our champion first. And Jose. We'll spin the information, call out stop when you're ready, and we'll see what you get.
All right. This exciting game begin, and stop!
We have entertainment for 400. Sports and leisure for 400, and the contract is a bullseye.
Oh, we are starting off good.
Wow.
Ooh, Nelly.
Which category are you going with?
Now this is an interesting choice. Let's go for sports and leisure.
Sports and leisure. You give me 5 correct questions. You will win this game with $2,000. You can stop after any one question you want, as long as you get it correct. And sports and leisure, here comes your first question.
Oh boy.
Jose, in England, medieval knights restricted most sports on Sundays so that men would engage more in which crucial sport? Is that jousting, fencing, or archery?
I'm gonna say archery.
And there is $400 in the pot.
Oh boy.
You want to take another question, or do you want to stop now?
You know what? This may be controversial here, but I don't feel safe with I didn't feel safe with either one of these categories, so I'm just gonna stop right now.
Oh my! All right, you have the right to do that. And there's $400 in the pot. You can now bank that money if you want to, but keep in mind that if you bank the cash, control will go over to Davion. You want to keep it? You want to bank the cash, or approve the daring and take another spin?
It's early. I'm gonna spin again.
All right, spinning the information, and I'll stop when you are ready.
Let's see if I can get some better categories, hopefully. All right, stop.
We have spelling for 200, sports and leisure for 300, and your contract is 3 this time.
Let's go for spelling.
Oh, that's a fun one.
Yeah, all right.
Spelling, $200. We have 3-question contract. This contract is worth $600. And we would like you to say the word, spell the word, and then say the word again. Are we clear?
Going spelling bee. Noted.
All right. Jose, your first word. Permitting divorce would render every marriage dissoluble. I would like to for you to spell the word dissoluble.
All right. Dissoluble. DISSOLUABLE. Dissoluble?
No, I'm sorry, that is incorrect.
Well,
Control will go over to Davion. Davion, if you can spell the word dissoluble, you will pick up $200, put it into the pot.
Okay. Dissoluble. DISSOLVABLE. Dissoluble?
Also incorrect. Sorry. It was DISSOLUBLE. Dissoluble.
Oh.
There's no A. Dadgummit. All right.
Yeah.
Jose,
Okay.
you're still in control. Still 3 questions to complete the contract.
All right.
And your next word is this. Jose, a tributary of the Yukon River in Yukon Territory. We want you to spell Klondike.
Klondike. KLONDIKE. Klondike.
And you put $200 into the pot.
All right.
$600. 2 more correct spellings. And you have another, well, chance to bank. It's time to get a little hungry. Jose, I would like for you to spell this layered dish of pasta and sauce. Spell lasagna.
lasagna. LASAGNA, lasagna.
And there is another $200 into the pot. $800 and one more word to complete the contract.
Alright.
And here's your next word. Jose, this word means continuing firmly or obstinately in an opinion or course of action, in spite of difficulty or opposition. I would like for you to spell persistent.
Persistent. PERSISTENT. Persistent.
And that is correct, and you've completed the contract.
Right.
Jose, $1,000 in the pot. You can bank it, give control over to Davion, or you can prove the daring again and spin the information another time. Remember, $2,000 wins the game. What would you like to do?
It's halfway towards the goal. I'm going to bank it.
All right, $1,000 goes into your pot. And control goes over to Davion. Davion, you get a chance to spin the information. And let's do it. Call out stop when you are ready.
All right, come on, let's get some good reels right now. Stop.
All right, we have spelling for $200, science and tech for $100, and the contract is 1.
Well, let's go back to spelling again.
It's back to spelling. Davion, spell one word, and you'll have $200 in the pot.
All right.
Davion, there's a brand of cruise ships named after a kind of fair you might visit. I would like for you to spell for me Carnival.
Carnival. All right, let me do that again. Carnival. CARNIVAL. Carnival.
And that is correct, and $200 goes into the pot.
ABC Carnival 74.
Davion, you completed the contract. You have a right to bank the cash in the pot if you want to, or you can spin the information and see how daring you are.
Well, even though Jose is at 1,000, I have to catch up. I'm going for it.
All right, we'll spin the information and call out stop when you're ready.
All right. Let's see if we could do this again. Stop.
All right, geography for $100, art and lit for $100, and we have a one-question contract again.
Not my brightest ones, but I had to go with geography for this one.
Geography for $100. Get this question right, we'll have $300 in the pot, and you'll have a chance to bank it.
Okay.
Davion, in which state is Fort Knox located? Three seconds.
Wild guess. Texas.
It is not Texas. Control will pass over to Jose, and you'll get a chance to answer this question. Jose, in which state is Fort Knox located?
Torn between two.
only get to pick one.
I'm just gonna take a stab at it and say Missouri.
No, not Missouri. Sorry. The audience is probably screaming the answer at the TV. Kentucky.
Ah, well, that wasn't one of them.
Well, still one question to complete this contract. It'll put $100 into the pot. And Davion. Davion, tell me, what is the most commonly eaten fruit in the world? Three seconds. And time's up. I'm sorry. We'll check with you in just a moment. Jose, a chance to put $100 into the pot. Can you tell me what is the most commonly eaten fruit in the world?
The banana?
Not the banana. Control back over to Davion. We were looking for mango.
Wow, okay.
Well, you got to think over the world, I guess, right?
True.
All right. Hey, Davion, are you there?
Good if.
Davion.
Ooh.
So why don't we go to commercial?
All right. Based on that, we're going to take a commercial break. And we'll be right back with more of Bullseye. See who completes the rest of this game. Give us a moment. We'll be right back. All right. Back here with our game of Bullseye. Jose has $1,000. Davion not on the board yet. There's $200 from the pot, and we are still dealing with a one-question contract. Davion, since you're in control, this next question is yours. Davion, the word vodka is derived from the Russian word voda, which means what?
Can you repeat it again, please?
The word vodka is derived from the Russian word voda, which means what? You have 3 seconds.
Is it water?
It is water.
Wow.
That's $300 in the pot. You've completed the contract. and opportunity for you strikes again. Do you want to bank that $300 or spin the information again for your strategy and daring? What is your choice?
As I said before, Jose could get is already halfway there. Had to catch up, so I'm going back to the board.
All right, we'll spin the information, and whenever you're ready, you call out the stop, and we'll see what pops up.
All right, come on, let's get some good ones right now. Stop.
We have history for $200, potluck for $400, and the contract is 3.
Well, I'm not good with my history, so let's go with the luck. Pot luck for 400.
All right. This is a 3-question contract at $400 a question. Davion, you need this contract to stay in the game because if Jose gets it, he will be able to bank enough money and win the game.
Understandable.
So, Davion, your first question on potluck. Davion, in the 1986 film Crocodile Dundee, which actor starred in the title role?
I have to pass. I can't remember.
All right. Control goes over to Jose. And Jose, a chance to pick up this contract and add $400 into the pot. Tell me, Jose, in the 1986 film Crocodile Dundee, who starred as the actor in the title role?
Wish I knew too. I have no idea. It's a pass for me too.
Well, control back over to Davion. I bet you they're all screaming again. We were looking for Paul Hogan.
Okay.
That's nice.
Great.
All right. Davion, here we go with another question for you. To put $400 in the pot, tell me, what is the chess term for a deadlock?
Checkmate.
Checkmate is not correct. Jose, you're in control. You can pick up $400 to put into the pot if you can tell me what is the chess term for a deadlock.
Is it a stalemate?
It is a stalemate.
Okay.
All right.
$700 into the pot. You've taken control of the contract. 2 more questions to complete it, and you will win this game.
All right.
Next question. Jose, what term is given to the scientific study of birds?
Ooh. Scientific study of birds.
3 seconds.
Nope. Pass. I don't know it.
All right, control over to Davion. Davion, chance to put $400 in the pot, making it $1,100. Tell me, what term is given to the scientific study of birds?
I have no clue.
Sorry about that. Control back to Jose. The answer we were looking for, players. Ornithology. That's alright. We aim to please on the learning, and we hope you learn a lot today. If you don't already. Jose, next question for $400 for the pot. This is the Barry Enright Cup, so tell me, Jose, which cup was sought by King Arthur's knights?
Oh my god. I have no idea.
Time's up, sorry. Davion, if you can answer correctly, that's 400 into the pot. Tell me, which cup was sought by King Arthur's knights?
A chalice?
Not a chalice, sorry. We were looking for the Holy Grail.
Oh, okay.
Monty Python was looking for that too.
Yes, he was. Those nights were pretty funny. Jose, hey, we're here to have fun. Jose, this will put $400 into the pot if you can answer correctly. Tell me, what is a dried plum called?
That would be a prune.
And that would be 400 more into the pot. $1,100 in. One more question to complete the contract. If you do, that's $2,500 more towards your winnings and a chance to visit Bonus Island. Here is your next question. Jose, what was the nickname of rock and roll pianist Antoine Domino?
I'm not sure, but I'm going to take a guess. Liberace?
It is not.
Worth a
Not
shot.
correct, sorry. Davion, you need this to stay in the game. What was the nickname of rock and roll pianist Antoine Domino?
To be honest, I have no answer on that. I have to pass.
I'm sorry. Have y'all heard of Fats Domino?
I have.
I've heard of getting fat from eating Dominoes.
Those aren't edible.
The pizza ding dong.
Wrong dominoes.
God. Double sixes.
How's that for a spinner? And back to the game. Jose, answer this question correctly, and you pick up $400 into the pot. I'm sure you're probably going to want to bank it, so you'll win the game.
Yeah.
Jose, tell me, pumpernickel bread is from which country?
Ooh. I'm going to take a guess here. Germany? Damn it.
In before the buzzer.
Germany?
Germany is correct, and you win the game.
Good game, Jose. Wow. I shake your hand, sir.
Dang!
Jose, you win the game, $2,500, and you're going to have a chance to visit Bonus Island. Davion, I'm sorry, we have parting gifts for you backstage. Did you have a fun time with us?
All I know is, yeah, this right here is no joke. When you go to the third and final one of each week, you really have to be smart. So, Jose, I shake your hand, and I hope you beat the Lightning.
What do I have to
Thanks,
do
man.
with
great,
it?
Great game, man.
He said
You
turd.
have to,
Third, not third.
you have to pump her nickel. Anyway,
Ah!
Jesus
Jose.
Christ.
Jose, $2,500. Add that to the $5,500 you've won. You have $8,000 in your player bank.
Right.
And we're going to take a commercial break really quick. When we come back, Jose is going to face Bonus Island and a chance to add to his total. Can he do it? We'll be back on Bullseye right after this. Welcome back to Bullseye. Jose is our winner, and we'll be advancing to Joker's Wild to defend his title next week. But here, before we get to that, Jose, you have a chance to add $15,000 into the bonus jackpot, as well as pick up some prizes for yourself. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Let's go to Bonus Island. Alright, Jose. Here's how Bonus Island works this time. You're going to spin these windows and stop them when you're ready. If you can get a bullseye in all 3 windows, we will double the cash in the pot, and you will take home a nice prize package. But if you can do all 3 bullseyes in one spin, that's our special condition for this game. Not only will you win the prize package, you'll win an additional $5,000 in cash. Are you ready to hear about the prizes?
I'm ready.
Jason Myers, please take it away.
Jose, this prize package is designed for you to do so. I should have wrote this. I will lie.
Premiere episode jitters, folks.
Yeah.
Thank you.
And for those out there watching, thank you. Jose, this prize package is designed for you to create some memories in home and on the road. First up is a new Betamax video recorder.
Ooh.
Enjoy recording and watching your favorite TV shows and movies with this cutting-edge technology. Perfect for those cozy movie nights at home. And to make your home even more comfortable, we're including a stunning living room furniture set. This set features a plush velvet sofa, a matching love seat, and a stylish glass coffee table, the perfect addition to any home. Plus, we're throwing in a $500 shopping spree at your favorite department store. Update your wardrobe with the latest 80s fashion, pick up some new gadgets, or treat yourself to something special. The choice is yours. But that's not all, Jose. You'll also receive a luxurious weekend getaway for 2 to beautiful Miami Beach.
Oh, wow.
This package includes round-trip airfare, 2-night stay at a glamorous beachfront hotel, and a sunset dinner cruise. Relax and unwind in style with this prize package worth $4,155.
Wow. Okay.
$4,000 in prizes. And you can do that by get through also and it's gonna be.
Hey, Seamus, quit fucking with Travis's mic.
Yeah, I see that. This is garbage.
One more time for the people in the back.
Ese no es tu señor, perra.
Damn it.
I think you're sounding better now.
Or is he?
That's what happens when your latency jumps up to 5,000.
Well, there you
Oh
go.
my god.
Oh my! And nothing. Hey yo!
Sorry, children.
Yeah.
Sorry about that. So maybe next time we get through the queue will be better. And just so I'm clear,
Closed captioning sponsored by Cialis.
just so we're clear, I heard over 4,000. How much is that prize package worth?
$4,155.
That's okay. I did hear it was broken up. All right. You have a chance to pick up that. That's going to bring you over 12,000 plus the cash, which could bring you a lot higher than that. Jose, are you ready to start this?
I'm ready. Let's do this.
Avoid the lightning, and here we go.
All right. Here's hoping that this works out. Stop.
We have 200, 300, and 200. That's $700, Jose. Take $700, walk away, or go for spin number 2.
Just getting started. Let's go again.
Here we go.
Come on, baby. Stop.
We have 200, 300,
I swear to God.
and 200.
Oh my God.
You doubled your money.
The spin was so good, I spun it twice. What the heck?
$1,400 could be in your hands right now. All you have to do is walk away. Remember, lightning is in one of the windows. Or you could go for spin number 3.
I'm feeling gutsy. Let's go again.
All right, here we go. Good luck, Jose.
Alright. And stop!
We have 200,
Oh no.
100,
Okay.
and a bullseye.
Okay, at least it's something different. If I get 700 every single spin, I call shenanigans.
If you get 700 every single spin, you're winning a lot of cash. Jose, $1,700. You can take that and walk away. Forget about the prize package. Forget about adding that money into the bonus jackpot. Or you could go for spin number 4.
I'm gonna play on.
Before we spin, Jose, do you want to freeze the bullseye?
Yes, I do.
Alright. Bullseye is frozen. If the lightning's down there, then you're safe. Let's go for spin number 4.
Come on, baby. Stop!
$100 and another $100.
Hey, it's alright. It's another one we've gone through.
Jose, $1,900. Take it and walk, or go for spin number 5.
Let's keep going. I'm feeling lucky.
Here we go.
Alright. Come on, let's keep adding to it. Stop!
$300. $200.
Nice. Okay.
Jose, $2,400. You are halfway through. Take the money and walk, or go for spin number 6. Remember, lightning is in one of the windows. Could be covered, may not be. Who knows?
Let's keep going.
Here we go. He's daring. Let's see spin number 6. Good luck.
The second half. Come on. And stop!
$100. $100.
Okay. I'll take it.
$2,600. That is a lot of money. Take it and walk, or go for spin number 7.
I'm going again.
Oh, he's daring. Let's see it. Spin number 7. Here we go.
Come on. Stay alive. Stop!
$300. $100.
Oh, boy!
That is $3,000. That's almost as much as the prize package already. You could take that and walk away. Or go for spin number 8. What should he do, audience?
3 to go. I'm taking another one.
Here we go.
Got guts of steel. Whatever happens, I'm coming back next week either way. Stop!
$200. And a bullseye.
Oh, okay. All right.
$3,200. You have 2 more spins if you want to go on, or you could take that cash and walk away. Puts you into 5 figures.
Oh, I'm going to keep going.
He's going. Good luck, Jose. Here come. Oh wait. Do you want to freeze the bullseye?
You almost forgot. And yes, I do want to freeze that one too.
The lightning's there. You are safe. You have 1 window left. If you get a bullseye, we're gonna double the cash in the pot. Get to the end, and we'll add money. Here we go. Spin number 9.
Only 2 more. Just have to survive. Stop!
$100.
Okay.
Jose, this is it.
Yep.
If you get a bullseye in this window, we will double the pot. If you get cash, I believe we'll add 5,000. If you get lightning, it's all over.
I am going all the way.
This guy is daring. That is without a doubt. Jose, this is the final spin. Best of luck to you. Here we go.
Let's just hope for the best. Just survive. Stop!
He did it!
Yes! Oh man, that feels good.
Jose, taking that $100, we've added it, 3,400, then doubled it, $6,800, plus the prize package, $4,155, and plus the $8,000 you have won as champion. Are you ready for your total?
I'm ready.
Get this. $18,955.
Yes! Love it!
You will return with that on the Joker's Wild next week. But before we go, and everyone's curious, we all want to know, where do you think the lightning is?
I honestly think that...
No, it's not!
I honestly think that it was in
on the jump.
second window, I think was where it is.
Well,
I think it's behind the board.
it's definitely behind something. And let's reveal for the folks at home, where was that lightning? It was on the bottom. You had it covered almost the whole time.
Okay. Good to know.
So Jose, almost $19,000 cash and prizes. You've also added $15,000 to the jackpot at the end, that's sitting at $25,000. Someone's gonna get a chance at that at the end of the tournament. And that's it for Bullseye. What can we say? Except we hope you've enjoyed the Barry Enright Cup. And I want to say thank you to the partners involved with this. Thank you to you, Turd. Thank you to you, Jason. This has been a blast. And can't believe we have so many more episodes to go.
Indeed, indeed. This was just night number 1. Wait until we find out what's in store next week. Night number 2 of the Barry Enright Cup comes to us next week. 11 o'clock, 10 Central. Do not miss it. Probably said the time wrong. I don't care. So
that's 10 o'clock, 9 Central.
Only on PBS.
It's confusing when you live in the Central Time Zone. I'll just say it that much. But still, 10 o'clock, 9 Central. Do not miss it. We will see you next week. Until then, for Turd Ferguson, for Travis Coulter, this is Jason Myers saying we'll see you next week for the Barry Enright Cup. Good night, everybody.
And you sure as hell aren't either.
Some of our participants may receive. Get your whole wash fresh and clean at a refreshingly low price. Arm & Hammer Laundry Detergent. Power of liquids from the freshness experts. Centrum with more vitamins and minerals than any leading brand, including a complete antioxidant group. Centrum, more complete from A to Zinc. More important than ever, use as directed. And now you can battle the effects of time and the environment with Biolage Hydrating Shampoo by Matrix. Until the world is a safer place for your hair, there's Biolage, only in fine salons.
Stay tuned as Lawrence McNeil finds out thank you or no thank you. Right here on MVG. The Joker's Wild, Tic Tac Dough, and Bullseye are a Barry and Enright production.